my best songs to the winds. I send my prayers out to the wind. There's magic in the wind. The breath of life is in the wind. To the wind, cast my fears out to the winds, and I throw all caution to the wind. There's magic in the wind, and the breath of life is in the wind. And you sing along, won't you hear my song? Have you listened to the wind, seen what's going on? With your feet on the ground and your head at heaven's door, can you feel the love in the winds? Who can ask for more? Cry my heart out to the wind. Turn my gaze up to the wind. Find my silence in the wind, and I get my answers from the wind. Won't you sing along? Can you hear my song? Listen to the winds, seen what's going on. With your feet on the ground now and your head at heaven's door, can you hear the love in the winds? Who can ask for more? To the wind, I play my best notes to the wind. Send my prayers out to the wind. There's magic in the wind. The breath of life is in the wind.
Some songs right now. I know what it is that we must do. Why I can't hold down a job or finish school. I'll do anything you tell me to do. Play with my capo on the 4th or 7th fret, and I will play these 2 chords over and over all day, till I freeze or starve to death, fade away. Let's get our shit together, man, and make that record that we've always planned. 'Cause they don't have nothing we don't have except their sanity. They don't They don't have nothing we don't have. We've got friends in all the right places. They don't have nothing we don't have, except what seems like more time. They don't have nothing we don't have, except a look in their eye. They don't have nothing we don't have, determination. They don't have nothing we don't have, hard work and patience. They don't have nothing we don't have, except their sanity. They don't have nothing we don't have, family. They don't have nothing we don't have, maybe a college degree. They don't have nothing we don't have, creativity. They don't have nothing we don't have, except their sanity. They don't have nothing we don't have. We've got friends in all the right places.
Wrote recently. I'm going to be playing it at a benefit concert on April 19th at the VFW Post in Milford with a band called Blind Men Driving. It's to benefit the food pantry in Milford. My name is Charlie Reynolds, and this is Dandelion Wine. Carter was walking home alone again last night. She came across some dandelions growing wild. She put some in her pocket, saved them for later, added some sugar and water and lemon. Now she's got herself some dandelion wine, and just feeling fine. Everybody's got something in life to do. Everybody's got to be responsible. But every now and then you gotta get loose. You gotta do something wild. Everybody's gotta get their crazy on once in a while. Harry was working on the farm for his uncle's side. He was counting all the stars up in the evening sky. Saw some clouds rolling in, got all excited, got his motorcycle out, put his helmet on. Now he's out in the cornfield on a midnight ride without his raincoat on. Everybody's got something in life to do. Everybody's got to be responsible. But every now and then you gotta let loose. You gotta do something wild. Everybody's gotta get their crazy on once in a while. Marty was working at his desk at his corporate job. With his tie out of whack, he was feeling like a slob. Suddenly got hit with inspiration, put his tie around his head like a 60s hippie. Started dancing around the office to Jethro Tull and singing out loud. Everybody's got something in life to do. Everybody's got to be responsible. But every now and then you gotta let loose. You gotta do something wild. Everybody's gotta get their crazy on. Once in a, everybody's gotta get their crazy on. Once in a, everybody's gotta get their crazy on. Once in a while.
The song's called Follow the Music. Lay it down, funk it soul blues, R&B, yeah, give me something smooth. Rock hard, rock steady. It'll grab you when you're ready. Follow the music, it'll take you anywhere you want to go. Follow the music and play it fast and listen slow. The beat of a heart, the beat of a drum, the sound of the ocean is music to some. The sparkle of raindrops, a train whistle's whine. It can fuel our desires, it can call the divine. Follow the music, it'll take you anywhere you want to go. Follow the music and play it fast and listen slow. You can feel the spirit whenever you hear it. Got to go along with the twist of a song. When you find your own voice, there's no other choice. Just let the sound of a choir set your soul on fire. Follow the music, it'll take you anywhere you want to go. Follow the music and play it fast and listen slow. Follow the music, follow the music, follow the music. I started to play music and to make music when I was 7 years old. That was a long time ago. I started playing piano, and I played, I studied classical piano for about 8 years, but I was not a good classical piano player. First of all, I sort of like to play things the way I heard them, and when you're playing Mozart, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to play it as it's written. And second of all, I didn't have a great musical memory, to memorize a piece. I heard it in my head and sort of played it how I thought I wanted to play it. But so the classical thing didn't last long. But I played it, and they used to call me the honky-tonk piano player because I always kind of wanted to do my own thing. And so after that, I really let go of the classical part and started doing my own stuff as a teenager and got into playing rock and roll and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but it goes way back. I still have the piano my grandmother bought me when I was 7, and I pretty much stuck with piano. And I played organ. I played organ from a young age. I played organ in church. I learned to play, several manual organs and foot pedals and the whole thing like that. And so piano and organ were my main thing. I played glockenspiel in the marching band because nobody else would do it, but down Broad Street in Philadelphia. But but not something that I ever picked up again. And guitar, I'm not really much of a guitar player. I can noodle around a little bit, but keyboards have always been my thing.
What is the most memorable experience as a kid playing music that you had?
Well, I played young, and I did a lot of stuff. And the most horrifying was forgetting pieces at recitals because I said my musical memory wasn't bad. It wasn't very good. That was the most horrifying. But the most fun thing I did was I was about maybe 12, and my cousin got married. and they asked me to play the organ. The organ was in this Catholic church, a humongous pipe organ, several manuals, big pipe organ. So I had to go and learn from the organist, who was this little woman about this big, you know, behind the organ, on how to play this thing, because it was unlike playing, you know, the transistor organs or the organs that I had played before. So anyway, so she said, "What are you going to play?" And she had all this music there, and I said, "Well, they want the Moody Blues." And she's like, "The who?" And I said, "They want all the music to be the Moody Blues." So I played Moody Blues music for their whole wedding ceremony on a pipe organ, sort of my own kind of version of Moody Blues. And the end of the story is they walked down the aisle at the end and out to Eternity Road, which was, you know, travel in eternity. Okay. But unfortunately, the marriage was gone in a couple of years, so it wasn't Eternity Road for them. But that was a good story.
Who influenced you the most, writing, singing, and playing? What artists?
What artists? Well, I mean, playing-wise, my piano heroes were, you know, probably my biggest piano hero was Chuck Leavell, who played with the Allman Brothers and with the Rolling Stones. Keith Godshaw with the Grateful Dead, just because of his really sensitive style. Bruce Hornsby, who I went to college in Williamsburg, Virginia. He lived there. I got to hang out and watch Bruce like this close before he got big. You know, my eyes bugged out of my head. And the organ guys always, you know, I was a big fan of Greg Raleigh from Santana and Steve Winwood and, you know, those kind of rockin' organ guys. But my all-time hero, you know, kids had sports heroes. My all-time hero was Ray Manzarek, and he always will be, from the Doors. And, you know, we lost him last year, but he was just, he was the guy that just was amazing to me, what he did and what he contributed to music. As far as writing goes, it's hard to say, but I think, you know, George Harrison is probably closest to maybe the way I write in terms of what inspires me. You know, he was a pretty amazing guy, and you know, he wrote a lot of lyrics that were really deeply pretty heavy, pretty spiritual lyrics, but you didn't always get that. You know, he could sing a love song and you thought he was singing to a beautiful woman, he was singing it to God. And so I always really admired that, and so many others. Also, somebody you may not even know, but Ed Kowalczyk, who was from the band Live. And Ed Kowalczyk writes some pretty amazing lyrics. In later years, I really started to listen to what he wrote and really got inspired by that too. And one other thing, I have to say Rick Wright from Pink Floyd.
Oh.
Because, I mean, he was the man that made all those huge soundscapes that when we were kids, we listened to and went, what the heck is that? And then he could play 3 notes on a piano and just make a whole stadium quiet. I mean, he was just an amazing guy, so Rick Wright.
You had a lot of influences.
I did.
See?
I love them all.
That's great. Where did the band's name, They Know, come from?
They
Where
Know.
did you get that name from?
Well, They Know, everybody always asks that question. They Know started about, I don't know, maybe 14 years ago now or so, when my friend Dan Ehart, who's my music partner, came back from San Francisco. We'd gone to high school together. He moved out there for a long time, came back, started this band. I was not a founding member, but the founding members were Dan, another guy named John DeLucia, another guy who had gone to high school with us, and we were in high school. We went to a very strict Catholic high school with priests that were very, very tough. They were Hungarian refugee priests. They'd escaped Hungary, and so they cracked the whip. And of course, we were in high school in the 70s, and you know, we did everything that people did in the 70s in high school. We had crazy wild parties on the weekend and stuff. And Monday morning, sure enough, somebody get called in the office and blasted and screamed with details of what happened fed back to them. We'd always be like, how did they know? How did they know? How did they know? So it came from that whole crazy time of, you know, they knew somehow. They had this like other being spy network or something like that. So that's where the little man came from, the original logo too, that kind of secret agent.
That's funny.
So that's where it came from. And you know, the band's been through a lot of permutations. I mean, it started out as about 5 or 6 people playing kind of obscure 70s, 60s, 70s cover tunes, and we had so much original music, the two of us, and we just kind of started moving it toward that. And it's had a lot of different people through They Know. The most current lineup is a trio. It's myself, Dan Ehart, and we have a drummer named Kat Burbage. She's an amazing drummer. She's from down in Canadensis, PA. And we have the Doors lineup, you know, keys, drums, and guitar. So it's a different kind of power trio than the usual bass, guitar, and drums trio. So it's kind of fun.
Your partner, Dan, says that you write very emotional kind of music. That's true, right? You base a lot of things on...
You think it's emotional? Yeah.
Some of it,
Yeah.
the lyrics, maybe.
Some of it, yeah. I think so. I mean, Dan always says that, you know, but it's kind of true. It goes back to what I say, what inspires me, you know, and for me, it's what I've gotten from my spiritual self-discovery all these years. That's what really inspires me, and I can see that in somebody else. I can see that in nature. I can see that whatever. When I get that spark of, wow, that one, you know, that source that we all are, that's what inspires me, and that's what I write. So sometimes that comes through in the lyrics. And in 2010, I had a bone marrow transplant for leukemia, and that rocked my world. It turned me upside down and back again, and you know, I almost didn't make it through a couple of times. So when something like that happens, and you see that, you know, death is like right here, not thinking about that you're going to die every day, but pretty, you know, very good chance that you might not be there the next morning. It kind of changes things. So when I was at Sloan Kettering in New York, many hospitalizations, a month at a time kind of thing, in isolation, and the music therapist there would bring keyboards into me, and they'd come and play. They'd see my name after a while, and they'd be like, "Oh, Lee's here," and they'd bring me a little keyboard, and I was so like wiped out. But I noodle around and stuff, and I wrote a bunch of songs from that time. It's kind of the Sloan Kettering set, and those were deeply inspired by what happened to me. And so, yeah, it's just that's what most inspires me, and so that's what I tend to write about the most. So.
What's new with the band coming up?
New with the band.
Yeah.
New with the band is good. We have the trio thing happening. We recorded an album we recorded a live show. Some of you were there. At a recording studio. So we did a live show at a recording studio, so it was pretty well recorded in Milford, PA, with Alan Bowers at Mudcup. And we used some of those tracks and made a CD. It's a live CD. We kept it pretty honest. We think it's honest and authentic. It's not overdubbed. We got pretty good separation on the tracks, but not great. So it's a live recording, but it's a nice, authentic sound of what we are. So we have that out. It's called Together in This. It's brandy new. It just was in my hand last week. We have a couple CD release parties, one down in Philadelphia on April 4th in Ardmore, PA, because we have a nice group of friends and family down there and fans that come out, and we haven't been down there in a long time. Then one at the Water Wheel in Milford, May 10th. And the cool thing is that we're selling them for $10 or download cards for this. You can, if you don't want the album, you can put a code in, buy a card, put a code in, and download it. And I'm donating all the physical CD sales to Be the Match Foundation, and that's the organization that matches donors with people who need bone marrow transplants. And it's really close to my heart, and they don't charge people to get tested, to get swabbed, but they raise awareness about the importance of being on the registry. So they were like psyched that I want to do this, and I'm really happy to do it for them. And you know, the bottom line is there was a guy in, you know, one person was a match for me, and had he not joined the registry and been there, I probably wouldn't be here today. So I'm kind of into using the music for that. It's a way to give back. So that's what's new.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Diane. It's
Thank
great
you.
to be here.
The song is called Stray.
Better
beat of a heart, the beat of a drum. The sound of the ocean is music to some. The sparkle of raindrops, a train whistle's whine. It can fuel our liars, it can call the divine. Follow the music, it'll take you anywhere you wanna go. Follow the music and play it fast and listen slow. You can feel the spirit whenever you hear it. Got to go along with the twist of a song. When you find your own voice, there's no other choice. Just let the sound of a choir set your soul on fire. Follow the music, it'll take you anywhere you wanna go. Follow the music and play it fast and listen slow. Follow the music. Follow the music. Follow the music. Follow the music.
Playing it at a benefit concert on April 19th at the VFW Post in Milford with a band called Blind Men Driving. It's to benefit the food pantry in Milford. My name is Charlie Reynolds, and this is Dandelion Wine. Carl was walking home alone again last night. She came across some dandelions growing wild. She put some in her pocket, saved them for later, added some sugar and water and lemon. Now she's got herself some dandelion wine and just feeling fine. Everybody's got something in life to do. Everybody's got to be responsible. But every now and then you gotta be loose, you gotta do something wild. Everybody's gotta get their crazy on once in a while. Harry was working on the farm for his uncle's side. He was counting all the stars up in the evening sky. Saw some clouds rolling in, got all excited, got his motorcycle out, put his helmet on. Now he's out in the cornfield on a midnight ride without his raincoat on. Everybody's got something in life to do. Everybody's got to be responsible. But every now and then you gotta let loose, you gotta do something wild. Everybody's gotta get their crazy on once in a while. Marty was working at his desk at his corporate job. With his tie out of whack, he was feeling like a slob. Suddenly got hit with inspiration, put his tie around his head like a 60s hippie. Started dancing around the office to Jethro Tull and singing out loud. Everybody's gotta get their crazy old once in a while. Okay. This next song I wrote a couple months back. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. What the heck is the name of this song? I can't remember the name of the song. Alright, we'll figure it out. It's called Blind Spot. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Every time I see you walk into this place, the whole world brightens up just to see your face. It's so amazing when you smile that certain way. Oh my God, I don't think that I can take this pain today, this pain today. When the light hits your raven hair, it melts the world away. Then your green eyes sparkle when you laugh, as if to say, yeah, come closer, lover, I need you more than you know. Then your lovely lips smile as you turn to go, you turn to go. You don't even notice whenever I am near. Can't even tell if you know that I exist. I live in the blind spot of your life. What is it about you I can't resist? First time I saw you, my heart skipped a beat. You were like heaven on earth from your hair down to your feet. Your voice was like angels singing from on high. I would give anything just to hear you sigh, to hear you sigh. The air was static chance when you'd say hello to me. As if we were all alone, you were all I could see. Well, you turned and laughed, called my words uptight. Try to say anything, though I try with all my might, with all my might. Don't even notice whenever I am near. Can't even tell if you know that I exist. I live in the blind spot of your life. What is it about you I can't resist? With him, side by side. The way you looked at him and he at you, I nearly died. I know you never look at me that way. No matter how hard I hope and pray, I hope and pray. You don't even notice whenever I am near. Can't even tell if you know that I exist. Live in the blind spot of your life. What is it about you I can't resist? Don't even notice whenever I am near.
Summer '78's not, but most of this other stuff is pretty new stuff. So let's give this a try. We'll see what you think about it. This is Think Not Want Not. letter from a friend a while ago. Things are moving so fast, he couldn't follow or know where to go. Every thought that he had turned into something real. When he said he couldn't take any more, that sealed the deal. Can you help me, please? It's channeling Lao Tzu and other masters too. I don't know what's real anymore, he said. Can you help me through this storm of bliss and fear? I want to kiss the ground and flood the world with my tears. And I said, think not, want not, just be. Your thoughts will put you in a box. Can't you see? Your mind gets sticky when your heart can't breathe. Let your heart run free. Let your heart run free. Let your heart run free. Flood your light on me. Blowing bubbles on the sand, watching waves breaking out in the sea. I got heaven in my pocket, he said, that I can't stand. I wanna rant and rave. Is there some way to be saved? I said, think not, want not, just be. Your thoughts will put you in a box. Can't you see? Your mind gets sticky when your heart can't breathe. Let your heart run free. Let your heart run free. Let your heart run free. Flood your light on me. Stand as a witness to everything that you do. Every thought, every feeling, and everything that arises, take away your mind. The desire follows suit. The emptiness, it gets full again. There's nothing more to pursue. You're free. So think not, want not, just be. Let your thoughts will put you in a box. Can't you see? Your mind gets sticky when your heart can't breathe. Let your heart run free. Let your heart run free. Let your heart run free. Flood your light on me. Thank you.
Don't give up now. You're about to do it somehow. Just wanna make you proud. Gideon's Bible, I know that I have made a lot of mistakes. You're not too good for me, Jane. They don't have nothing we don't have. I know what it is that we must do. We've got friends in all the right places. Don't give up now. Yeah, you're about to do it somehow. Just wanna make you proud. Bible, I know that I have made a lot of mistakes. You're not too good for me, babe. We don't have looking that right. The will to try. Determination. Hard work and patience.
Summer breeze, it's tearing through my trees. You know it's not a gentle whisper in the night. Tussles up my sheets. You know it messes with my dreams. And there's something in the wind beyond my sight. Summer sun, it's burned through my heart. Well, it's not a tender kiss, it's not a lover's touch. It burns down to my soul. You know it takes its toll and I lose control. And sometimes I think it's all too much. We've been looking to the east, falling down on bended knees, searching for the answers to it all. When you put it in the light, the dark no longer has its might, and you're no longer up against the wall. You're no longer up against the wall. searching for the answers to it all. When you put it in the light, the dark no longer has its might, Summer storm is pounding at my door. You know it cracks the sky so bright that it makes me weep. Much more like a train than a gentle falling rain. And when